Sup guys, my name is Mox, I like cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, and I will create content until the whole world runs on the blockchain. And today we're gonna talk about SUPRA, the good, the bad and the bullish. Without further ado, let's go! So first of all, let's talk about the crypto space overall, because if we look at the 24-hourly top gainers, we have no real dominant narrative. We have a payment system, NFT platform, we have an ecosystem, we have Terra Luna Classic, where the hell that came from again. Then we have AI, then we have an identity system, privacy, and here we have a DeFi platform. So you see, no real dominant narrative. And the worst thing of all, apparently we've hit a bull trap concerning Bitcoin, and this means we might see the real bottom of this bear market in the months to come. It's all over the place, but if we look at our boy, we see this beauty. I'm not really a TA guy, but I'm going to try my best to explain my thoughts concerning this chart. So this is a beautiful breakout. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we use the Elliott wave analysis, we are right now at the top. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. Right now, as I speak, we got the pump to 0.006. This is awesome. And we broke above this trend line. Guys, okay, this is really cool that I caught that live right now. But let's keep on talking. A few days ago, or a few weeks ago, we had this breakout, this daily breakout above 0.004. This was formerly my big resistance that I thought we'd never break. Right now, we formed another really solid bottom. You see all these candles hitting down there at about 0.003. So this might be the new bottom. Not really concerning things I'm going to talk about in this video, but I come to that later. We have another resistance here that has been broken. If you see here at 0.004, we dipped below that and then we got above, retested it, and then we broke out above, and now we hit this local high at 0.006. So if we are conservative, we did a 2x now. And every 100 and every 1,000 and every 10,000x starts with the 2x. So this is really cool. If this plays out is on a whole nother piece of paper, but a few thoughts about that. So we had, this was another trend line I was painting, because here we had these peaks that are kind of forming a pattern that we have to break through. And right now, as I speak, we apparently break through this. If we can retest this, we might see a pattern that nullifies the Elliott wave analysis. So if you don't know what that is, Elliott wave analysis is this 5 waves, 2, 3, 4, 5. That usually happen when a chart is moving. And after the 5th wave, normally we see a consolidation phase to the downside. If we break through this and nullify this pattern, we might see another breakout above this trend line. It's not really a year long, it's a few months, so it tracks back 3 months. If that happens, awesome. The next resistance should be at 0.007. So if we can break above this, so just 0.0001 cent in the chart, then we hit the next line that we have to break through. Because you see, we have the resistance here, we have the resistance here, and then, well, I guess we get a sell-off here. The next big resistance would be the 1 cent or the 0.1 cents or rather 0.11 cents. It's a long way to go, guys, and right now we're still in the bear market, and if you ask me, I don't think the bottom is in, but wonders can happen anytime, and if the narrative changes And if we really get a clear narrative into oracles and into AI, everything is possible, guys. If you haven't loaded up, this might be the time because, well, you can maybe buy at the next dip. Maybe we break down now and then buy the next dip. But it is still a really, really good time to buy SUPRA because this project is awesome. Not financial advice, though. If you like this kind of TA, let me know down in the comments. To be honest, I don't feel really secure doing this because I don't have the technical background. But if you think this is entertaining, let me know and I'm going to do it every week. So now let's jump into the topic of this week, the good, the bad and the bullish. Let's do this. I'm a fan of starting with the bad stuff. So this is still in the cards, guys. SUPRA has changed its vesting unlock date from May 21st to August 20th. This is not a good sign, to be honest. There is an explanation for that, of course, but it causes all kinds of trouble. And people crying and people throwing FUD at the project, and this is what we don't need right now. To be honest, the people that are bullish are way more. If we read down in the comments, the people tell them to stop crying. Whatever it is, this is not a good thing, but we will keep track of it. And we might see a bigger sell-off in August, but to be honest, that's quite normal. Summer for crypto is always rather bearish. Let's look at all the holders of SUPRA. You can get the information from SUPRA Scan. I asked the AI to do it for me. And to be honest, at launch, we had about 500,000 holders and pretty much over all this time, we stabilized at 400,000 holders. As of right now, this is the case with 400,000 holders and with the price stabilizing. My explanation for that is I think the people that like the project, they are loading up every dip and they buy and they hold and they won't sell anything. But losing 100,000 holders is a lot for a project of this size. There could be another explanation for that. If you know something about that, we can have a discussion down in the comments. But in my opinion, of course, the initial sell-off that happens all the time when tokens or coins get listed on bigger exchanges, which happened on Bybit for SUPRA, and this caused this massive sell-off. And the token unlocks is another thing. And then we see the airdrops unlocking in August. This might be another time where people sell off. Everything can happen until then, guys. There's a few months to go. So maybe there is a big announcement, a big narrative change, and the holders come pouring in and all these numbers change. But as of right now, we stabilize at 400,000 unique addresses for SUPRA holders. Bullish or not, that's on you to decide. So let's come to the rather crabbish signs, so not bullish, not bearish. We have a new Fed chair. Kevin Warsh has officially replaced Jerome Powell as the new Fed chair today. The bad thing, he's taken an aggressively hawkish stance from day one, already pushing rate hikes instead of cuts. If you don't know what this is about, cryptocurrency is a liquidity asset. So as long as there is a lot of money in the system, usually cryptocurrencies do quite well. Right now we have a lot of inflation, we have unemployment rising, and we have stock markets, so legacy finance, soaring. And this is usually not a good sign for the Federal Reserve to cut rates. If they cut rates, more liquidity is pouring into the system because, well, taking money or getting money is easier. And if they hike rates, so if rates go up, interest rates, usually people get more risk averse and so they stop spending money and so less and less money gets into cryptocurrencies. We're gonna see how that plays out. The bullish part of this is Kevin Warsh is a Bitcoin holder, as if I know, I don't know, a holder? At least he's bullish on Bitcoin. That's what I know. He likes Bitcoin. He likes cryptocurrency. I think he talked about DYDX and Bitcoin and also XRP, which is really sad. But At least he's aware of the space, and maybe he won't let us down, but only the future will tell. Next thing, and now we come into the bullish territory. It's official, the US Senate Banking Committee approved the Clarity Act with a vote of 15-9. Moving on to the Senate. So it's not through yet. If you don't know what that is, the Clarity Act is more or less finally all the laws and all the regulatory frame for cryptocurrency to be traded and built on and pretty much to flourish in the US. The US is still the most dominant force in the finance markets, and when this thing gets into power or gets into a law, people that usually were more risk averse and didn't really know how to buy this thing or what the laws about it were, they are now pouring in. And this is a lot of money, guys. This is a lot of money that's potentially coming into the space. And they will have all the people run wild and look for the most promising projects. And they will also go into low caps. And this is where, well, things will go crazy, if you ask me. A short clip I want to show you from Sergey Nazarov. For all you SUPRA guys, this is the enemy, because this is another, or rather the biggest oracle on the planet and in all of cryptocurrency. It's Chainlink, and he is the co-founder of Chainlink. But what he said is quite interesting.
I think the whole global financial system will run on blockchains, period. So everyone here is going to be in the blockchain industry eventually. So, I mean, there's no decision, really. It's like a decision of how much do you want to be ahead on that or behind.
What does that mean? The whole world runs on blockchain? This is what I want for the world, because the blockchain is decentralized and we need more decentralization. Right now we live in the age of centralization, centralized power. Only a few companies have all the power and all the access to all the data and all the money, and this needs to change. And he says the whole world is going to run on the blockchain. The thing is, if you want all the things to run on blockchain, you need the infrastructure for that. And of course, he talks about his own project, about Chainlink. But what if the Chainlink token goes to $1,000 and the fees to use it go astronomically high? Then we're going to have maybe some competitors rising up. And this is where our friend SUPRA comes into play. Flare, Pith, and all the other chains might also have the share, but you need oracles to run the shit. And another really, really important thing. You can be certain that not only humans are going to take part in this financial play. A lot of AI agents will be players too. And this is, well, you know it, we have the AI agents pretty much implemented on SUPRA. SUPRA is the platform that has it all. They plan for exactly this future. If this future is coming or another, we don't know yet, but SUPRA is positioned for exactly what Sergey Nazarov is saying here. And maybe one of the most bullish things I've read in the recent days. I just saw this picture, and apparently Ondo Finance, the biggest platform for RWA, for real world assets. We talked about this. Putting all the things on the blockchain. Tokenize everything. Larry Fink said this. We cannot even fathom how fast BlackRock, Fidelity, State Street, and the other big guys are going to tokenize everything. And when you tokenize everything, you need a platform. And Ondo Finance is maybe the biggest of them all and the best positioned for this. But if you tokenize everything, you also need real world data to do this. And what did Ondo Finance do? Apparently they have SUPRA in eyes. And this is big. This is really, really huge. We have 200 likes, 77 comments. The people aren't even aware of this. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy what's happening here. So keep this in mind, and have an eye on this. We're gonna see where this is going, because I'm really confident that Ondo is going to perform really, really well in the next bull market. And when they partner up with SUPRA Labs and people know that SUPRA Labs are providing their oracle for Ondo Finance, things might happen, guys. Before we head out, guys, go to tangem.com, or rather click my link down in the video description. Tangem Wallet is a hardware wallet that redefines how to store your crypto. It's all on these cards and it's really fun to use. You get 10% off using my code. It's down in the video description, Marius1. So support my channel, order your Tangem Wallet today. That's it from me today, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you really enjoyed about this video, because I need to know what you guys want to see. I want to improve. I want to make the content you want to see. Yeah. Okay. See you in the next one. Bye.